Going Places by A.R. Barton. It is the last, that is, eighth lesson of Flamingo, which is in the syllabus of class 12 English core and presented by K.D. Jha, retired VP, and AU KVS. In the story Going Places, Barton explores the theme of adolescent fantasy and hero worship. It is natural for teenagers to have unrealistic dreams. Such fantasy gives a freedom to imagination and setting high goals. Sophie and Jansie were two school-going girls. They were both earmarked for the biscuit factory. They were close friends. Both were delicate and superb classmates as well as close friends. While coming home from school, they were thinking to find some other work. Sophie longed to open a boutique or a shop which would be remarkable in the city. When Jansie asked about the arrangement of money, Sophie replied that she would find it. Jansie disclosed that her father won't allow her for this work. At this, Sophie told that she also wished to become an actress, which would fetch her more money. She would then buy her boutique. Sophie entered into her house and found her brother Geoff tinkering on his motorcycle. He remained silent, and his silence was troublesome for Sophie. Geoff was her most praiseworthy brother. Sophie thought that her mother must have been in those places where she had never been. Sophie told Geoff her meeting with Danny Casey, a renowned football player, but he did not believe. She told about his green and gentle eyes. When Geoff told his father about this, he remarked that it was another wild story of Sophie. He told her that she would have to face the consequences one day. Sophie took a promise from Geoff and told everything about Danny Casey. She told that she asked for his autograph for Derek, but neither had a pen nor any paper. He promised to give it when both would meet the following week in case Sophie reached there. On Saturday, the family went for weekly pilgrimage to watch United. Her father screamed for Danny to pass and beat the hesitant goalkeeper. Next week, Jansie met Sophie and asked her meeting with Danny. Sophie was startled at this, but she revealed that she met Danny and asked for his autograph. They had neither pen nor any paper. During evening, Sophie waited for Danny for long, and it became unbearable to wait for him. He was not supposed to come. It was her fantasy to wait for him. Sophie was returning home worried about the interrogation by her father, as she was late and did not meet Danny Casey. On way to her home, she found her father's bicycle leaning against the wall at the pub. She hurried to her home, feeling secured. Sophie's father, character sketch. This topic was asked in a question for long answer some 5-6 years ago. So this is again an important question. Sophie's father was an authoritarian, short-tempered man. He loved sports and watching TV, munching food. He was not a sincere and caring father. He often visited pub, though he was economically poor. He had little control over his family and children. He did not believe Sophie's wild fantasies and told her that she would have to face the consequences one day. Check your comprehension. Dear students, in the preceding pages you saw that points has been taken out from the lesson, and this promotes note making. You should develop your habit. You should read the lesson with the pencil in your hand, underline the key points, and take out these points, important points from the lesson as it has been done, and segregate all the points at one place in a proper sequence. This habit will help you in preparing other subjects also. So you should try to rely upon your own self by developing the habit of note making. Now answer to these questions are well contained in the explanations that we have made in the preceding pages. You should write answers to these questions from there. You may add something more if you like from the book, but do write the answer in your notebook now and just go through it once or twice. You should answer the question in the exam in points as far as practicable and underline the key points. This will help you to secure good marks. Like and subscribe for regular updates. You may also visit my website www.englishontips.com.